everyone. Thank you for joining our collaborative work management product roadmap showcase. Even though we can't all be here today in person for Engage 2020, Smartsheet is more excited than ever to share with you what we've been working on recently. I'm Kara Lumley. I'm a senior product manager here at Smartsheet. I've been here 8 years and I'm very, very passionate about the user experience in Smartsheet, and particularly in the grid and Gantt and curve views. I am here today with Kyle Gostinger. He is a senior product manager for the analytics and visualization team. And whatever role or industry you're in, we are here today to show you some new capabilities and functionalities that will improve your collaborative work management solutions in Smartsheet. I'm going to pause for a moment on the slide to give a short reminder that this session may contain forward-looking statements and that trademarks in this presentation are not endorsements. So in this session, we will show you some exciting new features and improvements based off of feedback that you've shared directly with us. And we might even have a sneak peek at something super cool that we've been working on a little bit later. We'll show you how these features all come together to create a powerful solution. And if you have product questions while we're talking, go ahead and submit them. We will have time at the end of the session for some answers. So, customer feedback. Customer feedback is the product manager's greatest resource. Without you or customers, this session wouldn't be possible. So we're going to take a quick closer look at exactly how all of us and you shape our product roadmap. So I find it really, really cool that we get to build products that you ask for. We read every single product enhancement request that you send us. We distribute it within our teams and prioritize it, and hopefully build something that you love. Through your conversations with support and customer success managers and the consulting teams and service teams, we're able to gain really invaluable insights into what you love and what you think we can improve. Other types of research, we've got user surveys, we've got customer surveys, we've got on-site visits. We haven't gone on many this year, but hopefully next year. We've got research groups and focus groups and usability testing to ensure that we're building the stuff that you love again. And we've got formal programs. So you have an online community that you can join. You can ask questions and share your success stories. We have an early adopter program for that early access to some unreleased features that we would love feedback on. We've got user groups that are currently offered virtually, so you can learn and hear about how other customers are creating solutions and solving really hard problems with Smartsheet. So the big question of today is, what have we been working on? As the product manager for the grid, one of my favorite things in Smartsheet is our formula engine. And I'm really, really, really delighted to tell you about column formulas. Now, column formulas, you can have the confidence that you will always have reliable results throughout your sheets. I get it. I write a lot of formulas, and formula management at that cell level can be tedious. With multiple collaborators working on the same sheet, one accidental edit or backspace can lead to a sheet full of incorrect data. And nobody wants to see their sheet full of those unparsable error messages. So entering column formulas available right now. Gone are the days of manually dragging your formulas down thousands of rows on your sheet and tediously checking them for the broken formula. You don't have to do that anymore. So with column formulas, you can save valuable time setting up your formula solution, build your formula once in a cell. You can use column formulas to apply it to every cell in the column. We've even created a special locking mechanism to prevent unwanted overwrites from collaborators while you're working in the sheet. So also, no matter how rows are added to your sheet, if you use web forms, if it's an automation role, moving rows in, or if you're rearranging your rows throughout the hierarchies, the formula won't break. I'm really excited about this. So hopefully it will end a lot of this formula frustration that you might feel today, and ensure really reliable results for your most critical business solutions. A little bit of a bonus with that, when you try out the column formulas, we added a new formula functionality. It's median. And also for those folks who use resource management, you can now enter a formula in the designated allocation column. So hopefully you'll love it. I would love to hear your feedback on it. And Kyle, I will turn it over to you.
Thanks, Kara. Hi, everybody. I'm excited to walk you through a couple upcoming big reports enhancements today. As Kara mentioned, product managers love getting to speak to customers. I was fortunate enough to speak with many of you at the reporting booth at Engage last year and listen to a lot of your feedback. We know that you love reports for connecting information and getting visibility into key metrics, but setup can be cumbersome and you have no way to group information or to get totals on your report content. Based on that feedback, we've been developing 2 new exciting report capabilities. No more pop-up report builder, an experience that blocked the view of your report and we know could be fairly confusing for both new and experienced users. We are excited to replace that pop-up builder with something much more intuitive. Our new report builder is easy to understand and update report criteria, no matter how simple or complex your solution might be. With our new report builder, you can quickly build the exact view of the information that you need. We are also aligning the experiences across row and sheet summary reports. Both types of reports will be using the same builder, which is really exciting. As an added bonus, we are increasing the page size in reports from 500 to 2,500 rows, so you can see more of your report content and switch pages less.
Kyle, did you say you're increasing that from 500 to 2,500?
That's right.
Because that is amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Of
course. That. We did it for you, Kara.
Thank you.
We hope that this new report builder and editor will help you quickly and confidently gather together the information and share it to the people that need it. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Our #1 enhancement request of all time for reports, grouping and summary, is releasing later this month. You will now be able to group common sets of data in reports and use calculations like sum, count, min, max, and average without having to need to build out formulas. This allows you to break up reports into segments that show groupings by common information like contacts, products, or regions, and then summarize calculations on associated data like sales, number of projects, and open tasks. Extracting information from your data has never been easier, and it's only a few clicks away. Let's see all this magic in action. Kara is going to walk you through everything we've talked about so far today.
Thanks, Kyle. I'm really excited. Okay. So this is a little demo of column formulas. In the sheet, I am just tracking some widget orders and the companies who have ordered these widgets. And I needed to track how many weeks left until the order is expected to be produced and shipped out to the customers. And it's really, really important that I have this week number on every single row because I'm going to set up automation rules, reminders, and if something slips, we risk production delays. So I wrote a nifty little formula to tell me how many weeks left until that order is ready, or until that order is expected to ship. And again, I need this number to be in every single row in this column. So I've got my formula. Because I am an admin on the sheet, I will just right click and I've got this new option, convert to column formula. And click the button and it magically fills down the entire column. So that's how easy it is. I can't edit it, it's locked, but I can see the underlying formula by hovering over the cell. I can see that it's a column formula because I've got this new icon here in the column header. And again, because I'm a sheet admin, I can right click on any cell and I've got some options. If I need to edit the column formula, I can go ahead and do that. So I'll just make an easy little edit. And I'll change that 1 to a 2, hit enter, and all of my formulas are updated. So I hope that you try it out, and I would love to hear feedback on it and different ways in which you use the column formulas. So I have the sheet. It's tracking the production orders in the central region. I've got another couple sheets for different regions, and I want to pull them together in a report so that we can see some of that spectacular stuff Kyle was talking about. And here we go. This is the new reporting experience. So you can see that instead of that pop-up with the who, I think it was who, what, where, and when options, I've now can just see, oh, I've got sheets and columns and a filter and grouping and summary. So this is where I can select my sheets. I've already got them selected for this demo, but my 3 sheets, and I've got these nice new check boxes. So I would really, really like to thank the reporting team and Kyle and Madison and the engineering team for these check boxes. I think it's a much more streamlined experience and will just make the creation of reports much more dynamic and easier. I can select which columns I want to include on the report. And I've got them all selected here. And again, I've got those check boxes that I really like. I can use my filter to bring in like the exact data that I want. So I'm filtering on the type of widget. I don't have them all selected, but I just wanted to give a quick demo of the scroll bar and those different options. We can add more conditions, more filters if we want to. It's much more dynamic, and I like that a lot. And here's what we've all been waiting for, is the grouping and summary pieces. So grouping, I can select different columns to group by. And I think, Kyle, you told me that we can have up to 3 different grouping levels. So I think in this case, I will group by region. And I've got some different sorting options. I'll just leave it to sort at ascending. There we go. Oh, there's my column formula. And look at that. We've got grouping by central region, by east region, and by west regions. So that was pretty easy. And that's a really different way of looking at reports in Smartsheet. I've also got this new summarize option. And this is the part where Kyle was talking about how we can automatically apply formulas to the sheet or to the report. So for this report, I think I want to summarize by number of widgets ordered. And I'll do a sum. And I can do another calculation too. So I want to know the first date that I need to ensure that these widgets are produced and shipped out. So I've got, because it's a date column, I automatically am given the correct choices for the first date or the last date or count. And there we go. So that's all it took. We think this is going to be a game changer for those people who use reports. And if you haven't yet, it's going to be amazing. The ability to group and summarize, calculate on reports instead of having to do it in a sheet. It's going to be, I think I just said game changing, but yeah, game changing, I think. So here we've got the sum of all of the widgets ordered. We've got the first date, so we better get working on this. And within each grouping, I have the sum and the first date, and a little something that I see that the reporting team threw in here, so I can actually expand and collapse these groups. So I really like this. We hope you like this. Again, we'd love your feedback on it. And it's coming later this month. Kyle, do you think that we have time to talk about that other sneak peek that we mentioned earlier? Because that would be nice.
Kara, for you, anything. Let me bring up my demo real quick. I'm really excited to give you all a quick peek into the future redesign of the Smartsheet dashboard experience. The new dashboard experience will modernize the look and feel of dashboards while improving editing and managing capabilities by removing the pop-up management system in favor of a more familiar and easy to use right panel editor. This allows you to see any changes you make to the dashboard as you make them. Let me show you what that looks like. Here, we've got a dashboard with a new styling. The dashboard options are now consistent with the design of sheets and now use the File, Edit, and View format for easy navigation and discoverability. We have also revamped all of the widget designs with special focus on clarity of information and legibility. In our new edit state, you can see we've moved all of our critical dashboard management capabilities to the right rail to be more in line with how you experience sheets. This rail includes adding widgets, managing widget settings, and overall dashboard settings. Let me edit this chart widget really quick to give you an idea of the new management experience. The first thing that you'll see is that all of the editing options have moved to the right panel. You can make all of the changes in real time and never lose context of what you're editing. Our previous experience would have blocked my view of any changes until after I submitted them, which was really frustrating for me, and I'm sure for you as well. We've also got this nice focus state with the gray grouping around the widget, so you know what widget is being edited at all times. We've also got a really neat addition to widget options coming with this update. If I select my year-to-date actual series here in the chart, and I choose to change the color, you'll see that I've now got a custom colors option at the bottom of the color selector. If I choose to add a new custom color, I'm able to choose from a color gradient as well as inputting the hex or RGB specific colors. So I can align with brand for my company internally or for any customers if this is an outside facing dashboard. That is some of the updates that we've got coming for dashboards, and we can't wait for you to see it yourself and start playing around with it. In closing, for this, we've covered a lot, so let me go over it really quick. Column formulas help you scale calculations in your sheet and ensure more reliable results in your data. The new reporting capabilities will help you quickly and confidently build and edit reports. The addition of grouping and summary will help you understand and share results faster. Lastly, dashboards will be getting an update early next year that will make it easy to edit and will have an improved look and feel for when you share with stakeholders. Everything Kara and I shared today was based on your feedback, so please keep that coming. We hope you enjoyed this session. We've got some great resources for you. You can join an upcoming user group, submit a product enhancement request, and if you have any questions around formulas or functions, which I know I always do, the Smartsheet community is the absolute best way to help.
Yeah, I really want to emphasize how amazing our online community is. If you haven't joined our community yet or spent much time there, I would make that the first thing you might do after Engage 2020 ends. There's so much great advice from users like you. I go there for formula advice. It's just such a great resource for whatever kind of question that you might have. And also that's where you submit product enhancement requests directly to Kyle and me and the rest of the product team. So
definitely. Sometimes they know more than we do, Kara.
I think a lot of times, yeah.
Definitely. We've got some dedicated time to answer the product questions that you've been submitting. So if you have any more, please submit them in chat. And thanks for attending this session. We can't wait to see you at Engage next year in person.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.